these are some of the things that are a little bit different from most people's diet. Now, a lot of people might ask, that sounds a bit extreme. You know, what's the point of living if you don't enjoy food? You know, and I changed my thoughts on that. You know, me personally, I used to be 300 pounds. I know a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people don't. They hear my story and be like, man, you always was slim. You always was, you know, small. But dude, I remember. And it's amazing how you can look through the eyes of a person that's 300 pounds and see how people look at you. And you can look through the eyes of a person that's 100, and I'm like 165 pounds right now, and how people treat you, how they talk to you, how they look at you, you know, how they look up to you and ask you how you did it, you know, and you know, how are you so disciplined, and how didn't you go backwards, you know? So for me, you know, everything, again, was a decision. It was a choice. Even on those, you know, and imagine I live in Thailand. So everything here, it's a place of abundance. Anything that you want, you know, drinks, anything you want. Now me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, you know, I eat healthy, I don't, excuse me, I don't partake in anything that is not going to better my body and better my mind, you know. And that's hard for a lot of people because a lot of people aren't self-disciplined. You know, me personally, I'm very self-disciplined. I don't need someone to call me and say, hey bro, you need to do this. Hey bro, we need to do that. You know, me, I'm on that. So for 2018, one thing that I did add to my, you know, my life was a routine. You know, I've always had routines, but living here, I had to step up my routine and actually write it down. Like, okay, I wake up at 5 a.m. From 5 to 6, I'm doing this. From 6 to 7, I'm doing this. From 7 to 10, I'm doing this, you know. And that helped me not just squander time here. And that helped me even with fasting. Because when you're fasting, you have time. You ain't eating. You're not snacking on things, you know. It's like you have to have that time accounted for. And that is my best, you know, my best advice to people trying to better their life and stick to it. You know, a lot of people start, but they don't finish it, you know. So that's a big one. And next is just staying consistent. You know, anybody can be a vegan for a week. You know, the first time I did a vegan, actually, it was supposed to be in October for my birthday. And I was in Atlanta. I was getting ready to leave, coming here. And I was like, I'm going vegan. I'm ready, you know. But when I started traveling, and you know, certain places they didn't have vegetables. I was like, man, forget it. Give me some salmon, give me some shrimp, give me some. You know, I still wouldn't go back to chicken. I wouldn't go back to beef or pork, obviously. But I would slide in some salmon or slide in some, you know, some mahi, and I feel good about it. But you know, when I made that decision, I said I'm going to be 100%. I'm going to be 100%. It's not going to be that, well, I had a bad day, now I'm about to go get me a giant piece of salmon and eat whatever because I had a bad day. Me personally, I don't do that. You know, one thing I changed my thoughts on having a bad day. I know a lot of people that say, oh, I've had a bad day, so I deserve a drink. Or I had a long week, so I deserve to eat this on the weekend. You know, me personally, I don't have cheat days. I don't have a day where I can just say, I'm gorged. I'm gonna just eat and, you know, I don't do that because my thing is if you take one day, that's gonna be 2 days, that's gonna be 3 days, nothing, you know, you say, forget it, I'm living. And that is not an option for me personally. So again, my whole purpose for this video is to teach self-discipline. Teach you my discipline, how I do it. And you know, again, it all comes back to the food because what you put in your body, that's gonna give you the energy, that's gonna alter your thoughts, that's gonna alter your everything. So again, I'm about to start cooking right now. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna fast forward it so you guys can see the process. All right, Mr. Thrill Cycle. Let's go.